Hello. Good evening, everyone. How are you today? Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello. Who's going to be the first to join us this evening? I'm looking forward to the first person. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Good evening. I can't see anyone's name. Say hello. Hello, Innocent. You're the first person this evening. Thank you for joining. Good evening, everybody. Olamide, good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everybody. Sonia, good evening. Hello, thank you for joining. I hope you've had a lovely day. I surely have. Dr. Sunday was on Cool FM this morning and it was amazing. I watched it live on Facebook and I listened to it also on the computer. I was just interchanging. It was great. It was so good to hear the Nigerians and their responses to Dr. Sunday. So guys, thank you so much. For those of you that invited people to watch or listen, thank you. I appreciate you all. Hello, Benny Gift, Oluremi, good evening. Thank you for joining. How are you? Oh, thank you. So guys, you know what to do. Do the honors, please, and share. And after sharing, please also tag a friend, at least tag 5 friends. All you need to do to tag friends is just write @ which is the @ that you use for email, then the friend's name, and it will come up. So they will get an invitation to say that somebody is speaking about them somewhere, and they will check to see that you're here live with us. So please do that. Tag at least 5 people. Hello, Michael. Hello, David. Thank you for joining. Thank you all. So today is an amazing day. Well, I would say it's an amazing day because of the book review that we're going to do, and also because of what I just spoken about with Cool FM and Daddy Freeze. We haven't seen the impact yet, but this is just the beginning. So the book review, the book that we're reviewing this evening is How the Nigerian Economy Can Overtake the American Economy. So how the Nigerian...
It is out.
How... Okay, it is out. Oh, the book is already out. I know that already, but I couldn't hear properly. Anyway, the book is out, it's available, so you can also buy yours now. Actually, what you can do is you can pre-order it. So pre-order it, and you know what happens when you pre-order? Is at a fraction of the original price that it would be. So please do that now. Go to Amazon, Amazon.whatever you are, wherever the country you are, go on there and pre-order now, because it would be a fraction of the full price. So do that as soon as you can. Hello, Charles. Good evening. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you all. Please, guys, please share it with as many people as possible. Nigerians would like to see this at least, because not just Nigerian actually, but let's say Nigerians first. Nigerian economy overtaking American economy. This is such a big deal. And I think everyone should see this, not just Nigerians. So invite as many people as possible. This is a time to actually boast about Nigeria. They always say all sorts of things about Nigeria that are not so positive. And this book now is putting Nigeria in a very positive light. So please, I would urge you to invite as many people as possible. It is a Sunday today. So anyone that's been to church or been out will be at home resting right now, especially if they're in Nigeria or in UK. Please invite them so that they can join us for this book review. It's going to be an amazing one because we're going to read parts of the book out as well. So please invite people, tag them at, and then the names of the people that you want to tag, at the name, at another name, and also share so that this will go on your page. And the third way you can also invite people is to actually click the name. So click on invite and then go to your messenger. It would invite as many people as you want to. You can just tap depending on the device that you're using. So I don't want to waste too much time. I really know that there's going to be a lot to discuss with this book. So I'm going to turn the camera soon. But before I do so, let me just say hello to a few people. Fonsani, good evening. I haven't seen your name before. So if you're just joining us, welcome, thank you. We're here every day. We start 5 p.m. Nigerian time and UK time. And we also have another one which is back to back. It would be at 7 p.m. Nigerian time and UK time as well. Hello, Gift Blessing. How are you? Good evening. Olamide, I've already said hello to you, but hello again. Hi, David. Thank you all for joining and thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. I can see that some people have shared, so more people can share. Please do so. Winnie, good evening. Dairo, good evening. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera now and we shall start.
This is the kind of, I've never really been keen about doing all the stuff people do. But today, I really feel like taking a photograph with this cover, with this book cover. Because I know, if nobody else knows this, I know it for sure that this is history in the making. I am making history. We are all making history. And this is one of the things that I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to write. Put off your voices or your noises. I want to really appreciate God that He has given me the honor and the privilege. I think everything is clear, you can see. This is one work that I'm ready to post with. You know, people like to post with their work and with their book. I really want to post with this. If there is any photographer there, take the photograph of me on the background with this book. I would really like to keep this and have it as a memorial of the future, of the things to come, of the great things to come. I'm sure you people can read it. Is it readable?
Yes, from my view it is.
It has to be readable for everybody. Okay, if it's readable, that's nice. You see this thing here? It looks like fantasy, isn't it? But I want to tell you, this is the kind of fantasy that I want to look for. I want to live for. No, you don't need to do that. Just leave it the way it was, because we need to take a photograph where everything is clear, is visible. Yeah. Just just remove this. It was off, right? It was before. Yeah. Okay, good. So, this is the kind of fallacy that I want to live for. Because this fallacy will become a reality. And I am so happy, so proud of God, so proud that He has given me this kind of mind. I'm so happy that God has given me this kind of mind and opportunity to be able to be His voice and representative. Because we are going to give birth to a nation. This is going to be the birthing forth of a nation. Even if this doesn't come to pass in my lifetime, what I'm going to tell you is that it's going to come to pass. Either in my lifetime or not my lifetime, but somebody has prophesied it. And I'm not just prophesying it, but I'm actually working to make it come to pass. I'm actually making it come to pass. So this is real deal for me. This is a real deal for me. And how the Nigerian economy can overtake the American economy. How the Nigerian economy can overtake the American is smaller here, but that's because it's overtaking. I don't know if people can actually read this American part of it, or we do need to make it a little bit bigger, or the camera, the zoom, so that they could actually read the American economy part of it. Yeah, so if that could be, it could be, better to come closer to me, yeah. That might make it better. Okay. So the whole idea is, if you are a Nigerian or an African, you should be very proud of what we are doing here and of what God is about to do with us. You know, like I said, I always tell people that I'm living for the next 300 years. So I'm not bothered about what people will say, oh, but look what is happening, or but this is not the reality right now. I'm not bothered. I'm living for the future. I'm the person of the future. And because I belong to the future, I'm living for the future. I'm living for ages and the years after me, when I'm no longer going to be here. That is why I am doing what I'm doing. And the things that I'm doing, they are going to outlast me. And that's the whole essence of it. For it to outlast me, and for me to be able to, still keep on talking years after I'm gone, and years after I'm no more here on planet Earth. And what better way to do it than to give birth to a nation, or to kickstart the process of giving birth to greatness, the greatness of a nation. So now, can you bring out the quotation of David Cameron for me, please? That is one thing that I want you people to see, and that's what I want to. By the way, this book is already ready. It's already on Amazon, and I think on Facebook, both my private Facebook and public Facebook. You should see the link to Amazon where you could get it. But if you look for the book on Amazon, you'll be able to do pre-order for it. So for those people waiting for the pre-order of the book, you can actually get the book pre-ordered. Is it big? Is it clear enough? Can it be read? Okay. Now let's see the words of. It says, "This is David Cameron, British Prime Minister, 2010 to 2016. What did he say about this? About Nigeria, and about the future that I see for Nigeria." So he says, if the amount of money stolen from Nigeria in the last 30 years was stolen from the UK would cease to exist. What does that mean? That means that the UK doesn't, if the whole UK GDP and economy does not even have the amount that was stolen from Nigeria in the past 30 years. Because if the UK will cease to exist, it means that it will be depleted. It means that they don't have, the amount that has been stolen from Nigeria in 30 years is more than the whole GDP of the UK. It's bigger than the whole economy of the UK. And it's not a lie. I'm going to give you the statistics, okay? I'm going to give you the statistics. And so this is not my word. So this is a word from somebody who knows, who should know better. And, the UK government, they have their, secret information and secret service information, not just from, this is not the FCC right here. And this is not Sunday Adelaja talking here. Now let's go back to the book. So that already shows you that potentially Nigeria has a bigger potential, bigger muscle, bigger wealth than the UK. So what other country can we compare ourselves with if we are bigger already potentially than the UK? And if that is also to assume that if all this money were not to be stolen, let's just imagine that they were not stolen. If they were not stolen, our economy would have been bigger than the UK economy. And this also should give you an idea about what this book is going to be about. This also should give you an idea about what this book is going to be about. Because this book is going to be about corruption. And my concept and my idea is, so if that money was not stolen, if it had been there, how much economy would we have built? So I calculated how much was stolen. This is what I've done on the book. I calculated how much had been stolen in the past, not 30 years. He's talking about 30 years, but I calculated how much had been stolen in the past 50 years. And then it all came to be the US economy right now is GDP $18 trillion. $18 trillion. Then I calculated how much had been stolen from Nigeria in the past 50 years. It came to $20 trillion. It means that if there had not been such a horrific, horrible, terrible theft and corruption in Nigeria, the size of Nigeria economy would have been about the same size with the American economy. So if we could curb corruption, therefore, and make our wealth to remain, there is a huge chance that we will be able to fulfill our destiny and become a bigger economy than the United States economy. But I would like you to see the facts in this book. Can you make this back cover bigger? Yes, please. Just make it bigger. Meanwhile, can you read some of the comments?
Okay.
I want to hear what people are saying.
Hello, everyone. I bet you're excited about that title alone. So let me read what you're saying. Oluwatope said, OMG. Yes, Oluwatope. I know the statistics are huge. So it is OMG indeed. Bola Luro is saying hello. Thank you very much, Bola. Ifenwa says, wow, your life would not remain the same as Ego. Okay. Hi. Guys, write your comment. Let's see what you're saying. Love to all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Who do we have? First time. So Eagle was saying, first time listening to you after your preaching on Praise Jam Cool FM. Hey Eagle, welcome on board. You're a member of the family now, so please stay tuned. His name is Eagle Height. Welcome. I'm so excited that you came. So invite your friends, invite as many people as possible. This would be a great experience for you. And like somebody said just now, that your life will not remain the same. It's not the cliche in the church. This is a different matter entirely. So please stay tuned. We're here every single day, 5 p.m. Nigerian time and also 7 p.m. Nigeria time. So you would have 2 different live programs. Please join us every day. Your life really would not remain the same. So well done, Eagle. You're really an upstarter. Thank you. Ufoma says, good evening to everyone. Thank you very much, Ufoma. Who else do we have here? Hello, everyone. Thank you. So, guys, thank you so much. If you're joining us for the first time and you're from Cool FM, or you just heard Dr. Sunday from listening to Cool FM this morning, well done. I'm really proud of you that you made the decision to look for Dr. Sunday on Facebook and join us right now. It's really great. You're welcome to the family. We call ourselves DSA family, and we have lots of platforms that you can join. We have movement against deception in the church, and then we have citizens movement against religious cabals. So go and join those movements. Look on Facebook right now and join those movements. And also we have DSA Family Chat. You can join DSA Family Chat. We have lots of DSA activities on Facebook. So please join Facebook groups and pages that is DSA. So DSA stands for Dr. Sunday Adelaja. That's what we call Dr. Sunday. Some people call him Pastor Sunday, but we prefer to call him Dr. Sunday because we just don't want to limit him to a pastor. So please join us. Thank you so much, everyone that's joined. And for the family that are already here, thank you all. I saw your contribution on Cool FM this morning. You guys were amazing. I just can't thank you enough. You're a true family. I saw your comments. I saw everything that you did this morning. I am grateful. Dr. Sunday is grateful. Nigerian populace are grateful because you guys already know Dr. Sunday, and it is really nice to welcome new people into the family. So you guys are very welcoming. I really appreciate you all. You guys are great. I actually was very, very proud of you this morning. Thank you so much. I'm always proud of you, but particularly this morning, I was very proud. And I'm still proud. Thank you. Who is here? Akpabio, good evening. Peters, hello. Nobert, good evening. Thank you for joining. Afolabi, good evening. Fusani, good evening. How are you? Aisha, good evening. Thank you for joining. Hello, Ayodeji, good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you all. You guys are amazing. Please do the honors, guys, and share this. We are going to have an amazing experience with this book title and what Dr. Sunday has written in this book. He's already given you some statistics that is even hard to swallow. Even the UK ex-Prime Minister David Cameron, did you see his quote? It's an amazing quote, and it's something to be proud of for us that we still survived after we've been looted in the way that we have. He's saying that if what was stolen from Nigerian economy was stolen from the UK economy, UK would have ceased to exist. That's a big statement. And I'm sure somebody of his caliber would not just make any statement for any reason. So there is a reason to that statement. Is because they're valid. And I know that he would have done his homework before he says something like that. He's a British Prime Minister after all. Hello, Chimezi, how are you? I missed the interview to the time zone. How can I listen? You know what, Chimezi? I recorded it, and I think we will be able to. It's on Dr. Sunday's page as well, so you can have a look. It's on Dr. Sunday's page, which is this page, and you can have a look of the recordings. We saved it, so you don't have to miss anything. And you know what? You can share with your friends and family in Nigeria that this is the guy that you're talking about. Yes, and it's also on Daddy Free's Instagram. So if you go onto his Instagram, invite people to use Instagram as well. I think that would be nice. And of course, Dr. Sunday also have Instagram, so follow him on Instagram as well. But invite people to go onto Daddy Free's Instagram so that they can actually see and watch him live as well. It's really great. Thank you, guys. We're going to go back to the book review now. Hello, Emma. How are you? I hope you had a lovely birthday yesterday. Okay, I'm going to 10 now. Hello.
Yes, so here is the Amazon page for the book. You see, it's already on Amazon, so you could actually go to Amazon. Yeah, you can already actually go to Amazon and look for the book, How the Nigerian Economy Can Overtake the American Economy. That sounds like a fantasy or like a fallacy, isn't it? So the Kindle version that is here is just for $5, almost $4, but it's actually a pre-order price. It's going to be almost double of that when it's going to be like $10 when it is released officially. So, but you can order it before now and the 28th. What day is 28th? Not 30th, but 28th. That's next week? No, Thursday. This week, Thursday. So this week, Thursday coming is when it's going to come out in paperback and fully released. But the pre-order will be between now and Thursday. And then maybe on Friday, I will probably, I will release the second book. I have another book. Somewhere this week, anyway, I'm going to release the second one, which is How to Make Nigeria the Greatest Country in the World. So this one is How the Nigerian Economy Can Overtake the American Economy. Then the other one will be How to Make Nigeria the Greatest Country in the World. So what are my hypotheses? Let's check, give us the points. Let's see the points that can you move it so that we can read that a little bit? This way, yeah. Okay. So would you like to read it out for us? What are the points that I'm pointing out?
All right.
Start from number.
First point. Can the Nigerian economy ever overtake American economy?
Yeah, that's like a fantasy. That's like a fantasy that can it ever happen? Can the Nigerian ever overtake American economy? Well, you're going to read the book and you are going to see the arguments. But already giving you 1 point, one statistic, and then
number 2, what is corruption and why corruption?
Now you know why corruption and why is it that it's corruption that I'm hammering on this book. Very simple, because if 20 trillion had been stolen and 20 trillion is even the size or bigger, slightly bigger than the size of the American economy now, and if that had not been stolen, you see how greatly blessed our country is. And we should not just think about the negative things about the fact that, oh, this has been stolen and we will never get up. If 20 trillion was stolen and that money was taken from our land, it means that same land will still be able to generate that same amount or even greater amount if we will get our acts together. And that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. And that's why I'm writing this book, and that's why we are doing what we are doing, to get our acts together and to make sure that we regenerate. If we have done it before, we'll do it again. But we have to just do something about corruption, because it's the corruption that has led us to lose all the things that we would have kept. And even if British Prime Minister Mr. Cameron is saying that the amount that has been stolen, he probably knows this amount. That if that amount has been stolen from the UK would have ceased to exist.
Right. Number 3, wastage in Nigeria's economy.
Wow. Now, the $20 trillion that we have lost is not just due to corruption alone, but it's also due to wastage. So that's another thing we have to learn to cope with and to curb before we could come up again to overtake the American economy. Yes?
Right. Number 4, how corruption is killing the Nigerian economy.
Yeah, and daily corruption is killing the economy, and those are the things that I'm addressing in this book.
Number 5, how to stop corruption in Nigeria.
Yeah, so this book is going to be about how to really stop this corruption in Nigeria.
Number 6, the whistleblowing policy.
So I'm sure many of you know about whistleblowing policy already, and it's already yielding some results. It's one of the best policies of Buhari's government since he came.
Number 7, institutions in fighting corruption.
Yeah, so we need to build institutions, and institutions will fight corruption more effectively than individuals. So if Buhari goes, so that the fight doesn't stop, but the system itself will begin to fight corruption.
Number 8, challenges of fighting corruption in Nigeria.
Yeah, so we have some challenges. We have to face reality. There are going to be some very bad challenges, but we must brace up for them and we must face them head on.
Number 9, the role of the public in fighting corruption.
And that's the most important factor. If we are not going to sensitize the public and make them to join this fight and to be at the vanguard of this fight, nothing will work. But if we get it right, things are going to happen.
Number 10, the role of the government in fighting corruption.
The government also has its place, but I put them as the last. So they have their place, but we must all work together as one people. Now, let's go to part of the book. Let's go to the foreword of the book, the introduction to the book, so that people will see my thoughts and my thought process. But maybe meanwhile, some of you would like to say anything about what you are hearing. Or maybe it's my viewers or my Facebook audience would like to comment or say some things about what you are hearing. But meanwhile, let's see the book first of all before we go to reading the... So you people might be looking at me and say, Pastor Sunday is just crazily optimistic. It's like I am undented by what is going to happen here and all the distractions. No, I'm not. I am not. I'm a man of faith. I am a believer. And I chose to believe. And I not just chose to believe, but I chose to work out a new Nigeria and to work towards it. And to build a new country by the wisdom and the resources that God has given me. You want to say something? Okay, Nigerians are not talking, but thank God for Kate. Kate is here. She's ready to talk, but you don't have to talk louder.
Yes. So from what I heard, I was amazed to hear that you have counted the 50 years stolen money.
Yes.
I think it's a lot of work to do. And then you just said that you are a believer. This is not something that you can put together usually. I think many Christians, they don't count if they are believers. The believers are believing in a solution to just come from heaven. And you are really meticulous in going into details. So after hearing this, I really want to know more about this solution, because Nigeria is maybe not the only one country that has a problem with corruption. And I think that if Nigeria will be able to overcome this problem with corruption, many people, the governments, they will be looking for Nigeria as an example how to solve their own problems. Like we are looking today at Singapore and other countries who overcame it. So I think this is very interesting for me.
Okay. Anything people are saying?
Hello guys, I'm just going to read out your comments. Make Wealth is saying you really have hope in Nigeria, and I pray God backs you. Oh my God, Make Wealth. Your name should have be more optimistic. We have hope and we know it's possible. Eagle Eyes, he is the corruption himself. You're worried about Buhari. I saw your comments earlier. We are talking about us being the solution. Emmanuel says, wow, I believe Ghana can also pick on these lessons in this book. Thank you, DSA. Thank you, Emmanuel. That's really lovely. David Badejo says, is Buhari fighting corruption or is political enemy? Never mind. We don't know. Okay, Eagle Heights. Okay, I can see your comment. Thank you for it. Olamide says, welcome to a person that's just joined us. Thank you. Okay, Chimezi is helping Dr. Sunday to put a caveat, but I don't think Dr. Sunday needs it. If we get our acts right, that's what Chimezi is saying. Thank you very much. Moses says, thanks for the program, Dr. Sunday. I love your approach to Christianity. Really need your books. Not sure if Amazon can deliver it to me here in UAE. Hello, Moses. Thank you very much for joining us. Yes, they can deliver, Dr. Sunday. Just said on Amazon. So go to Amazon. You might have a specific Amazon for you there in UAE. So check it out, but you will get delivery over there. Thank you. Okay, there's a conversation between two people. Yes, Eagle Heights, Dr. Sunday Adelaja is on Instagram. So it's Sunday Adelaja. So Sunday_Adelaja on Instagram. You will see him right there, and follow him so that you can see a lot more of his material. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bingpei. Thank you for your comments. I'm going to turn the camera back now so looking forward to this great change. Blessings. That's Sandra that is saying that. Olufemi says, my dear sister, your speaking sense, I love that. Thank you. I think that's to Kate's comment. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what was it? Yeah.
The question had always been...
This is reading from my introduction to the book.
The question...
This is not the beginning of it. This is just part of it. This is just part, a section of the introduction.
The question had always been whether Nigeria can ever come to the same level with the United States of America, which is the strongest economy in the world. There have been articles, books, and in some cases, conferences organized for this express purpose. About $20 trillion had been stolen from Nigeria's coffers by leaders who had access to the nation's money between 1960 and 2005.
So in 50 years, we had 20 trillion stolen. Don't believe me, don't believe my words for it. Everybody have these statistics, from Nigerian organizations, EFCC, to UN organizations, international body, know these statistics. So this figure is not coming from me.
This was disclosed by Dapo Olorunyomi, Chief of Staff to the Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, at a function in Lagos. Olorunyomi, who was speaking at the yearly dinner reunion of the Lagos State Chapter of the University of Ilorin Alumni Association, said the figure was sourced from the record of the United Nations Development Program.
So this United Nations Development Program is a UN organization. So it's a known fact, okay? Yes, please.
This report was confirmed by a leading Nigerian newspaper, The Vanguard, from their publication on March 25th, 2015.
And that's the reference. So a Vanguard is also a leading newspaper in Nigeria, and they also have the same figure.
Please pay attention to the above statement once again, and I would like you to read it over and over again. Because of how incredible this might sound, I have endeavored to provide the link and to confirm the sources of the information. Please note that the Nigerian Economic and Financial Crimes Commission is probably the most reputed and most credible institution in Nigeria. But besides that, they don't want us to just believe their reports. Even they are referring us to a more reputable international organization in the United Nations. Development Program. The reason this is important is because our international readers might find it difficult to believe that such an amount as much as $20 trillion could even be generated in Nigeria to start with.
That's what makes Nigeria tick. That's what makes Nigeria unique, a unique nation. Who will believe that? And if not for UN that is backing these statistics up, and then EFCC and everybody, the British Prime Minister, from everywhere, Europe backs it up, America, United Nations, that 20 trillion has been stolen from Nigeria. What is 20 trillion? Just for you to know, like I said, that is the size of the American economy. In fact, 18 trillion is the size of the American economy, maybe 19 trillion. And 20 trillion stolen from Nigeria. Nigeria could have easily built a nation as great as America if not for this menace called corruption. Yes, please.
To an average Nigerian, however, this is not news. They won't find it outrageous to believe that Nigeria is that rich.
Yeah, some people might think that, how can an African country be that rich? But every Nigerian knows that potentially we might even have more than that. Every Nigerian knows this.
In fact, most Nigerians know that their leaders have stolen more than $20 trillion from the country's coffers. Oxfam, an international confederation of 20 NGOs working with partners in over 90 countries to end the injustice that causes poverty, is another source that has confirmed the report from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the United Nations Development Programme. In the words of their representative, Mr. Celestine Odo, of Good Governance Program, coordinator for Oxfam, said that according to the report, public office holders stole an estimated $20 trillion from the Treasury between 1960 and 2005. While multinational companies received tax incentives estimated at $2.9 billion a year.
A year. If you calculate that in 50 years, can you imagine how much that has come to as well?
Now, what is $20 trillion? I have decided to illustrate it to you below so that it can be easily fathomed and believed. Talking about $20 trillion, remember that the Nigerian economy is presently worth only $510 billion. For your information, the whole European Union is worth only between 17 to 20 trillion US dollars. This is talking about all the 28 countries that are part of the European Union. America, which is the single richest country in the world, is worth 16 to 17 trillion dollars by GDP as of 2013. At the same time, China's GDP was worth $10 trillion and Japan $4.4 to $5 trillion. Now, my friends, I'm sure you can see where I deduced my argument from, that Nigeria's economy can still outgrow America's economy. If the total worth of the American economy today is 16 to 17 trillion US dollars by the GDP 2013, and the amount of money stolen from Nigeria in the past 50 years is 20 trillion US dollars. It means that Nigeria and Africa in general is indeed a wealthy continent that could become the future economic giant of the world if we could only get it right. The first thing we must get right is declaring war against corruption. From there, we can begin to put our resources into building a modern and civilized nation and continent. Note that the 20 trillion US dollars that has been stolen is talking about all the money stolen from all other economic sectors, not just oil, including agriculture, finance, natural resources, and so on. It is also important to know that this is within the first 45 years of Nigeria's independence. Nigeria is indeed a blessed nation. We are potentially wealthy in all aspects of life. But to preserve and actualize this wealth, We all must join the anti-corruption brigade. More so, we all must hate corruption with a passion. We should all support the new government any way possible to make sure that their campaign promises to fight corruption is fulfilled. Fighting corruption is not just good governance, it's self-defense, it's patriotism. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Nigerians never cease to ask, for example, why it is that at independence in 1960, Nigeria's gross domestic product, GDP per capita, was higher at $559 than that of Singapore at $476.
And today, Singapore's GDP per capita is higher than that of the US. So Singapore, at the same period of time, has overtaken the US. And we were ahead of Singapore. But they have overtaken the US in per capita. And we were ahead of them. So we could have easily have overtaken, if not for corruption, if you had the kind of leadership that Singapore had, we could have possibly have overtaken the US in GDP at large.
But today, Singapore's GDP per capita, according to World Bank report in 2016, has grown to $55,182 US, and Nigeria's has increased to just $3,005 US. Singapore's per capita GDP is now higher than that of the United States of America. If this had been suggested 50 years ago that Singapore was going to have a higher per capita GDP than America, most experts would have disputed it, just as they are disputing my arguments today that Nigeria's economy can overtake that of the United States.
Now, please go and invite your friends and share this. I think everybody here, especially if you're African or Nigerian, watching this thing now, go and write the name of all your friends and share this thing with them, because they will not believe it maybe, and they don't need to believe it. But there are some of us who believe it, and who are going to work towards this, and who are going to make this happen. So, but I just want to just give them a benefit of a doubt, in the sense that just invite them, write to that the comment, you can write their names at, and then write their names and invite them. Or when you share the link, and then just put their names there, just for their information. Let them look, just let them have a look. Then when you get the book, when you get this book, I think you'll be praying for me. Some of you will fall in love. You begin to say, you fall in love with your country all over again. And you will thank Pastor Sunday that this man has made me. But it's a hard work. This book is about the hard work we will need to do. The hard work we need to do to make the country better. And I'm not looking up to the government, because some of you are looking up to the government to be the ones to do it. I am not. I'm looking up to ourselves, to the citizens. If we know better, if we are equipped with knowledge, we should be able to do what we need to do, rather than waiting for the government to do it for us. Yes, please.
The question we should honestly ask ourselves as Nigerians, therefore, is, what is Singapore doing that we are not?
You see, so that's another place where we could learn.
If we ask ourselves this hard question, the answer will soon show up. Singapore does not have oil. It does not have as much population as we have. It is below us in resources, both human and mineral. Yet, it is economically far ahead of Nigeria today. Our frank and only answer to this puzzle is corruption. Countries like Singapore chose to fight corruption head-on, while we did not. In a shocking data provided by the former coordinating minister and the Minister of Finance of the Federal Government of Nigeria, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, during our address to the Nigeria House of Representatives Joint Committee on Appropriation Finance in Abuja in 2013 said, "We are losing revenue. 400,000 barrels of crude oil are lost on a daily basis due to illegal bunkering, vandalism, and production shut in." In one of the greatest news in Africa continent in the last decade is the discovery of oil in Ghana. With this discovery, much appears to have been added to the Ghanaian economy that it is catapulted Ghana's economy into one of the fastest growing in the world. It is believed that Ghana currently produces about 400,000 barrels of oil per day, which is equal to $400 million per day, based on the 2014 price of $100 per barrel. This news notwithstanding, the amount of oil produced in Ghana is just approximately creating many opportunities and bringing joy to the lives and families.
You missed something. Approximately what?
Is just approximately creating many opportunities and bringing joy to the lives and families of millions of Ghanaians, and the same amount of money that has hugely enhanced the economy of Ghana is sadly the very same amount of crude oil value unaccounted for daily in Nigeria today.
You get the idea? You got the gist?
Yes.
The amount of money the amount of oil that Ghana is producing, the one it just formed, that has enriched the country. It has improved their economy. It's becoming one of the fastest in the world. And the standard of living is growing. The economy is growing. That is, a whole country is being blessed. That is the amount, 400 million. That is exactly the amount that Nigeria is not accounting for on a daily basis. Either it's being stolen or being lost, every day.
Many have remained stubbornly pessimistic about the ability of the Nigerian economy to ever be at par with the US, let alone overtake it. Others have maintained their hopes that in spite of the present economic challenges, Nigeria can actually do wonders if the leaders are serious about it.
That's what we need. We all need to be serious, but not just the leaders. All of us need to be serious.
The most important thing the Nigerian government and indeed the Nigerian populace has to be serious about is in fighting corruption. This has to become a comprehensive national movement.
Comprehensive national movement.
From the
Not just government movement. National holistic movement.
From the statistics I have presented above, it is easy to see that the Nigerian economy has the potential not just to overtake the European economy or the Japanese economy. We still stand a good chance of outgrowing even the largest economy in the world, the United States of America. Please think about it. The total amount of money that has been stolen from Nigeria is $20 trillion, which is slightly larger than the current GDP of the United States. Now, let us imagine that Nigeria had not been a corrupt nation and the $20 trillion had not been stolen. We would have repeated the same feat as Singapore. Singapore overtook America in per capita economy, and Nigeria would have done the same in the gross domestic product. It took America 200 years to build such an economy, but with the blessings God has bestowed on Nigeria, both in human and natural resources, it would have taken Nigeria just over 50 years to build the same economy as America. This is still not impossible going by the example of China that has become the second largest economy in the world in less than 50 years. In this book, we will try to explore how Nigeria could still make this happen by confronting our biggest nemesis, the giant of corruption. For the love of God, church, and nation. Dr. Sunday Adelaja.
Well, that's my fantasy world. Any one of you would like to comment? Please come. Any one of you come that side. Bring another chair for yourself. But you, no, both of you come. Go and bring the other chair for yourself too. Yeah, you come, my brother. I have a visitor from Nigeria here. Hello, my brother. Welcome.
Chris by name.
Yeah. What will you say? No, introduce yourself again.
I'm Chris by name from River State,
Port Harcourt.
Nigeria, Port Harcourt, which everybody knows. You know,
It's the oil capital.
this is people call it the nation of Nigeria, the capital of oil, because I think apart from Akwa Ibom, River State is the next
Delta.
yes, producing largest oil state
Okay.
in Nigeria. So which many knows, and you know I was happy being here this evening because I didn't know that this is the topic, and I enjoyed the topic because the only thing is that in Nigeria they don't like telling their self-truth.
Yes.
And since Pastor Sunday is not in Nigeria, people will be saying
It's not because it's not there.
it's not there. Like what some comment we are always we like make. He said because you are in Europe, that is why you don't know the impact or what the people feel. But you know, sometimes when you're telling when you're telling them the truth, we need to embrace that truth. It's just like Buhari coming up, bringing the fight of corruption. When he started, people said, "Oh, it's political fight. He's fighting his opponent." But let's come as a Nigerians. For the past 2 years, the money they recover, if not because of Buhari,
Yes.
corruption, can we recover that money?
No.
Can we know that people have been stolen from?
We didn't even know.
We didn't know. Like the last Okode, the money they recover from that lady.
From
the former minister of oil. People don't know that she has that kind of money. She has been stolen from Nigerian ports. You know, if not because of Buhari. But if Nigeria can embrace what Pastor Sunday is saying in this book, I think we are going to move forward. How are we going to move forward? We don't leave it for the government. We work together, whether you are in Europe, whether you are in Nigeria. It doesn't matter where you, because we all are Nigerian, and we need the better life for Nigerians. At least for the poor ones, we need that this thing for the poor ones, because the rich are getting richer. Because those in government, the more they steal, the more the nation is going down. We are sinking. If not because of Buhari, we are sinking. We don't know what will happen the next, maybe say 5 years or 10 years. If they continue like this, collecting every day. If you have 10,000 and somebody came and said, I took 1,000, it's no more 10,000.
Yes.
It becomes 9. Another person said 500, it's no more 9, it becomes 85. So like that, the thing is going down. But we don't know, because most people don't understand is that because we are not into those politics and we are not there with them. But when the fight for corruption came up, it opens the eyes of many Nigerians. For those who want to tell themselves, if you want to tell yourself the truth, you know that corruption is the best way to make our economy grow.
Yes.
So let's join Pastor.
But what do you think about the Nigerian economy?
That is why I'm saying
the American.
That's why,
I said we can overtake America.
Yes, because like what you're saying now, if not because of this year's statistic, many don't know that Nigerians, they are a rich country.
Yes.
Many will be thinking, is it oil? Is it oil? But it's not oil. This thing you said about this nation that Ghana and Singapore, they are not into oil, but look at their economy today. if Nigeria can even embrace fighting corruption sincerely, not tribe, not
Yes.
party, not sentiment, I think we can move forward.
Okay.
I think we can move forward.
What will you say to that? Because that's what Pastor Brother Chris is saying now, that he believes in this thing.
Yes,
So,
seriously.
okay, what will you say about it?
Hello everyone, this is Anojo. And Pastor, I want to start from this very important point in that a lot of Nigerians regard Nigeria as a hopeless nation.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, many Nigerians have already given up hope, and they've come to that point where they believe there is no future for Nigeria.
Okay. Can you show the second picture, please? The bigger one. Go ahead.
And reason being that corruption has become that cancer that has eaten up into every fiber and fragment of the nation. And many people right now want to run to America because America has become that nation that...
And let them be running. Me, I will be running back.
Yes.
Me, I'm going to run back to
To
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Let me finish my demons here, my fight here first. And I'm going down there to fix it.
Yeah.
And you are putting, see the car now. Come and see. I don't know if you can zoom in and see the photograph. You see Nigeria now. Nigeria is in front. Yeah. And this is America at the back. This is what's going to happen. This is what I'm seeing. And it's not fantasy. This is the future. This is the future. You see America in front. America at the back. Yeah. Nigeria in front. That's what I'm saying. Let's see the title. Yes. How the Nigerian economy can overtake. That's why every Nigerian, even if you don't believe, just take this book and read for interest.
Yeah.
Just take it and read for interest. Okay?
Yeah.
Because then there is another one that I'm going to release next week, which is going how to make Nigeria the greatest country in the world. So this is just sensitizing you. Then I have another one that is that I've written already, which is on Amazon too, the Nigerian economy, the way forward. Then I have another one, which is only God can save Nigeria, what a myth. And then I have another one, the Nigeria and the leadership question. All those things, I am going after Nigeria big time. Now the people in Nigeria don't even know that I've released this book yet. They don't even have access to it. Many of them don't have. But you wait, there is time for everything. By the time we release all the books in Nigeria for every school, university, everybody will become so patriotic. They will themselves be preaching to you by the time they read my book finish.
Yeah. So, like what you said, Pastor, that what these books, I believe, is bringing to the Nigerian populace is that it's reviving this hope, and it's bringing to our awareness the great potential, and not just potential, but even our history. Because many times potential talks about what we can do, but you bring the statistics that, okay, this is not even, there's a potential, but then there is a history. And then the history is that at some point, Nigeria's GDP per capita was higher than Singapore. And right now, the situation is totally different in that Singapore right now has a GDP per capita that is higher than the United States of America. And looking at the amount of money, $20 trillion is unfathomable for an average European to believe. Because they're like, how would $20 trillion be stolen from Nigeria? I thought that's just one broke nation. But now, learning from history, that at some point, our GDP per capita was higher than that of Singapore. So, for me, it means there was something that was done at that time that made Nigeria, and made Nigeria's GDP per capita higher than that of Singapore. So, if Singapore, over the years, have grown their GDP per capita higher than that of the United States,
not just our own,
then that means there's something that we have to tackle. And thank God we know that there's the giant and the plague is not something hidden in a cupboard. It is something that is open to everyone. And everyone knows that that cancer that is eating Nigeria up is corruption. And I like the introduction of this book that has made us realize that this is a fight that every Nigerian must go heads on with. That as the government is fighting corruption, Nigerians also,
even if they are not fighting it, it has gotten to a place whereby we, the people,
the citizens,
we, the people of Nigeria, we, the citizens, we are the ones. I have a whole strategy in my mind that I've not even written. I just touched it a little bit in this book, but I have a whole system, strategy. The way we worked and did some things here in Ukraine, I have them in my mind, how we are going to make things happen in Nigeria. To make, even if the government said that they want to get corrupt, we will be eating money, let them be doing it. I will come with some solutions that, you know, they will not have, nobody will have any option than to stop this thing. Exactly. And that's why I've written this book.
Exactly. So, well, that is it. It's time for every citizen, everybody, every Nigerian to actually take this corruption by the horn and deal with it, give it a deadly blow, and let us have the Nigeria that we actually hope for, because it is very possible. And of a truth, the Nigerian economy can overtake the American economy.
Let me go in like before. You know, in Nigeria, like before, Ghanaians always want you to pay them in Nigerian currency
because it was high currency.
It was high because when they take you to the place, they feel that they have it's just like we having US dollars. But these days, if you employ a Ghanaian and you want to
Ghanaian,
you want to pay him with Nigerian currency, he will tell you no. You pay me with my own currency.
Hey.
Why? Because if they feel for now their economy is high and their currency is high, so they prefer you paying them with their own than paying them Nigeria. So if Ghana of maybe 5 or 6 years or 7 years or 10, let's say 10 years ago, was begging from Nigeria, and now grow the economy to now saying that we are better than Nigeria. We Nigerians, as a giant of Africa, can even say we are greater than every African country. Even the Europe, we can say the same thing. How can we say it? It's only when we walk towards it.
That's right.
When we follow that trend. If we can tell ourselves the simple truth and say, let's follow this trend. Whether, okay, many will be thinking now, what is Pastor Sonzi saying? Where is he driving to? But let me tell you.
I think they are getting used to me little by little as I'm a troublemaker.
Yes, because, you know, when you are in the team of corruption, you want to kick against anybody that is fighting corruption. And you want to poison people's mind. You won't like to tell them the truth. You want them to be in your own train. It's just like the devil deceiving Christians, taking believers from Christ. That is what corruption do. Corruption don't want the nation to move forward. So if you are in that train, you won't want anybody to follow that train of saying we are going to be better than US. So please, for me, I'm urging all Nigerians now to sit up. Try and get this book. I think the more we read, the more we open our knowledge, and the more we get information. Many don't know that Nigerians is rich. Many don't know. But if you come across this book like this, at least you have more knowledge on where are we fighting, where are we driving to, where are we going, what is Pastor Sunday saying? Let's try and pick up these books so that at least we know where we're driving to. Thank you.
Okay, you have your people there saying anything?
Yes, I do. Hello, guys. I hope you're not feeling like I am after listening to all this. DSA is a born visionary. That's from Samuel. Thank you, Samuel. David is saying revolution, revolution, revolution. Thank you, David. Eagle says, I wish I can watch your program daily. Of course you can. Eagle Heights, you can watch him daily.
Why is this?
If data is your problem, you can also download. He has over 500 messages already and it's available. So please go on SoundCloud or Telegram. You can get it on Telegram. So don't worry about it. Please, you can download for free.
But I don't know we're on every day.
Yes, and we're also on. We're on at 5 p.m. Nigeria time, this time that you came on. And we're on later on, which is 9 p.m. here, but it's 7 p.m. in Nigeria. So that's 7 p.m. Nigeria time. That one is also amazing. You need to join us for that, and you will see. But if you cannot join live because of data, don't forget, Telegram would help you because you can download. It's less data intensive. Please, and also if you have data, you can go on YouTube, Sunday Adelaja Official. So go on Sunday Adelaja Official. And if you're in Nigeria, you can actually download all this free of charge. We're going to put a link up. You can download it free. Free Wi-Fi is available. There's set dates, I think is weekends, that you can go to a specific location and somebody will help you to download free of charge. So Eagle Heights, tell your friends, this is a place to be. Okay, thank you. Or Stella is saying hello to everyone. Thank you. Daddy, can we call you in the program? You know what, Kenny? You can call in, but not this particular one. You can call in at the 7 p.m. Nigerian time program. So come back. We will be back in about 50 minutes. So come back. At the end of that program, you can call in, Kenny. So you'll be able to call in and give us your own comments or discussion or whatever you want to add to the program. You will be able to do so. Thank you so much, Kenny. Okay, Uluwa Tope said true. Gift says, thank you, DSA, for bringing light to the darkness of ignorance that we have been in this country for so long. Thank you very much, Gift. Please invite your friend Gift. Tell them as well, because they would know. So please do so. Wow, amazing. Congo needs this. All African countries actually need this book and the principles and wisdom in it. Says Julie, thank you very much. Then we have David says, any African leader that is serious or ready to build Africa will face the wrath of the world's power. It is of the world powers. It is an open secret, and there is a long list of such leaders in the past and even recent. Okay, and the funniest part is that they will use same Africans to destroy him, not Europeans or Americans. David, we're not even worried about that. We've got a bulletproof blueprint here, so we would do whatever we need to do, including you. Then we have, who else is saying something here? God bless you for the revolution, sir. That's from Wale. Wale, I think you're new with us. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Who else do we have? David again is saying the solution will come if the House members read the book and Senate change their ways and people stop praising those who are meant to be condemned just for what they want to eat. Absolutely. You know what? Why don't you get this book and send it to the House members? Maybe if you send it to 100 of them, maybe 2 will read it and then they will talk to the others. What about that? Let's all do that. That's a very good advice, David. If you know anyone, you can send it to a Senate leader. The address is public, so do so. Everyone, get 2 of this book each. And once you get the book, send one to a Senate leader and see what happens. You know, leave the rest, and then you've done your part. The rest will be done by God, I believe. Eagle says, wow, tell me something. He can't believe this. Alamide says, wow, wow. Rufaro said, wow. Nicholas says, very correct. And it will happen. Yes, it will happen. Well done. Precious is saying that she's watching, or he's watching. Sorry, Precious. I think he's a he. Hello, Precious. Ola Martin says, good evening to everyone. Thank you. David says, 1977, when Buhari was Minister for Petroleum, 2.8 billion developed wings. When he was the chairman of PTC. Okay, All right, David, we want to move forward now. You know what? This is all about us.
Don't take us back. We're
Yes,
moving forward.
yes. You heard Dr. Sunday said that as well. I think this is also all about us. Dr. Sunday said that don't move us back, we're moving forward.
Don't take us back, David. We are
Don't.
moving forward.
Okay, Dr. Sunday said, don't take us back, David. We're moving forward. And when we say we, include you as well. So we're all going forward together to rise up to this. Because believe this, we can make it happen. Thank you very much for your contributions, though. Paul says, we believe. Okay, so many people believe, so we really need to work on our belief. So belief is also about action. It's not just about the mind, it's also about the actions that we take. So guys, it's been a pleasure being with you. Who else? Somebody is saying something. Let me have a quick read. This DSA is an assignment from heaven. Thank you, Samuel. You know that. Is this book on sale now, Mayowa? Yes, it is available for pre-order. You will get it on Thursday when it is launched. And as you all know,
we are talking of now. You can get it now. Go and pre-order.
Okay, you can pre-order it now. If you know, when you pre-order, you get it at a fraction of the price. So do so now. Once you pre-order it, you will get it live on your device or, yes, on Thursday. But from Thursday, the price is going to go up because pre-order is much cheaper than it would be when it's not on pre-order. So go to Amazon. It's available for you on Amazon. And Dr. Sunday has other books as well on Nigeria, on Amazon, and on other topics as well. So I really urge you to get all the books on Nigeria. If you're interested in Nigeria, you want the best for Nigeria, or even your country. It doesn't have to be Nigeria. Actually, some of the books that I have read, I realized that it's actually for me as an individual. Because what makes a nation is the people in the nation, is the individual in the nation. And really, the message about Nigeria or any other country is really about the individual in the that is reading it. So please, guys, get all of this book. I would really urge you to get Nigeria and the Leadership Question. That's an amazing book. Only God can help, can save Nigeria. What a myth. You really need to read this. This should do. Only God can save Mayowa. What a myth. I mean, that's an amazing book. You really need to get it. Nigeria economy, the way forward. OMG, another blueprint for you there. If you're Nigerian or any other country, from any other country, if you get these books, you will know what to do. Business-wise, ideas-wise, this is a book that it will really help you. And of course, Dr. Sunday is going to publish 2 more books before the independence or by the independence. So one of them we've just reviewed, which is how the Nigerian economy can overtake the American economy. Please go and get it. And there's more to come. So I'm just giving you a heads up right there. This is good inside. Jubril is saying, thank you very much, Jubril. I hope you will join us again. So I want to thank you guys and anybody that just come from Daddy Free's program this morning that's just joining us. Welcome.
They will be able to call in.
Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We welcome you to the family. We usually call ourselves DSA family. So you're part of the family now. I want to thank you and welcome you again, over and over again. And let me tell you, you can call in later on. We'll be back in 45 minutes. So Dr. Sunday is going to have another program live on Facebook where you can call in and share your own contribution, what you want to say. So please join us for that. That's 7 p.m. Nigeria time. We will be back here. And for DSA family that went on the program this morning, thank you so much for your contribution and also for your support on Daddy Freeze FM. Please go on Daddy Freeze page if you haven't been able to watch, because somebody did say that because of US time difference, they're not able to listen or watch Daddy Freeze this morning. But you can go on Dr. Sunday's page. You will see the program on there. And of course, you can also go on Daddy Freeze Instagram page as well. And Dr. Sunday has Instagram page as well. So like the page, follow him, and you see more and more materials and more information there. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure to be with you. We'll be back. Dr. Sunday will be back. I think it's still on the checklist. So we will see you in now. Maybe, let me just say 45 minutes. We'll see you again. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.